Abdu.
It's Kamar.
I'm Destiny.
And we're bringing you another episode of the Black History Month show.
This week's episode is all about medical advancements and more achievements. You should know that all thanks to Black folks.
We've got recipes, interviews, and some knowledge to drop over the next 20 minutes.
Enjoy.
Hey Seahawks, here's this week's business spotlight. At Good Sister, they are proud to be a first-generation Black and Filipino women-led business. Their mission is to create a safe and inclusive space for everyone where healing and self-care are prioritized. They believe that self-care is for all, regardless of gender, body type, skin type, or cultural background. It's a journey we all deserve to take. Their team of skilled and compassionate professionals are here to provide top-tier services tailored to your individual needs. They are dedicated to guiding you on your wellness journey. Take a peek at their talented team and the variety of services they offer.
Hey everyone, I'm Maddie, aka Party Next Door.
And I'm Hannah, aka Drake, and the slang word for this week is period.
Period is used as a slang term to emphatically state that a point is final with no further discussion and is commonly rooted in African American history.
Period became popular on social media in 2019, particularly on Black Twitter. And here's an example on how to use the slang.
OMG, you look so good.
OMG, thank you, period.
And a special shout out to the Black queer community for creating such a popular word that has lots and lots of enjoy saying.
Period, Seahawks, and thank you so much for watching the episode.
I'm Maddie, aka Party Next Door.
And I'm Hannah, aka Drake, and we'll see you later.
Bye.
Hey Seahawks, welcome back to the Black History Month show. We're your hosts, I'm Kamar.
I'm Destiny.
And I'm Abdu.
This week for our main segment, we're focusing on the achievements and discoveries of Black people that transformed medicines and made it the way it is today. Black people have always been pioneering in medicine, like early use of anesthesia in ancient Africa.
Did you know that Black people have made advancements in medicine for over 500 years? Before European colonization of Africa and the transatlantic slave trade, medical knowledge and practices in Africa surpassed those in Europe. There was extensive use of plants, roots, barks, and leaves to treat many illnesses.
Medical knowledge was shared within the communities and passed down throughout generations. Medical procedures such as cesarean section, brain surgery, vaccination, and many more were started and practiced in ancient Africa.
Next, we will be honoring the mothers of gynecology. 3 women, Anarcha, Betsy, and Lucy. 3 enslaved women who were unconsciously experimented on by Dr. J. Marion Sims.
Dr. Marion Sims experimented on enslaved women without anesthesia to cure childbirth conditions. One woman, Anarcha, endured 30 surgeries. Though he was called the father of gynecology, his work came from exploiting enslaved women.
Not all the enslaved women who were patients of Sims are honored by the name Mothers of Gynecology, to acknowledge that without what they went through, we would not know what we do today.
And finally, we will be highlighting the success of Dr. Kazmikia Kurvet, a viral immunopathologist who was the scientific lead for the COVID-19 vaccine development. She is currently 38 years old and working as an assistant professor at the Harvard School of Public Health.
At 28, she earned her PhD in pathology and immunology. This is someone whose research has had an impact on all of us and is a modern-day example of Black excellence in medicine.
That's all for our main segment, Seahawks. We hope you're walking away knowing more facts about Black people in medicine. Bye.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Deja and I'm here with
Imaya.
Today I'm going to ask you a couple questions. Who was the first African American president?
Barack Obama.
Who's better, LeBron James or Michael Jordan?
LeBron James. I got
Why?
the same birthday as him.
Why?
Cause he's the GOAT. And I have the same birthday. I have the same birthday as him. So the LeBron James.
What 2018 superhero film was the first Marvel movie to have a majority Black cast?
Black Panther. Oh God.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes.
With today.
Mo.
Okay. What was the name of the 90s sitcom starring Will Smith as a teenager who moves to Bel Air?
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Hey, see, easy. Okay. What 2018 superhero film was the first Marvel movie to have a majority Black cast? Don't give him the answer.
Black Panther?
Yes. See. Okay. Which female tennis player has won 23 Grand Slam singles titles?
That's Serena Williams?
Yes. See? How easy.
I'm Abdul. I'm with.
Moon,
What are you listening to right now?
Make Love by Brent Faiyaz.
Classic. I'm asking you a few questions today. What is a Black historical figure that inspires you and why?
LeBron James, he's the best player in the world.
Why?
Look what he's doing at 40 years old.
Generational. Why do you think Black History Month is important today?
It's important to know our history and our background on Black folks and things like that.
Thank you.
Who am I here with today?
Jacob.
Okay. Who was the rapper and activist who released To Pimp a Butterfly in 2015, which was praised for addressing racial and social issues?
To Pimp a Butterfly?
He's very popular right now. He just did Super Bowl.
Oh, Kendrick Lamar.
Yes. Okay. What famous musician is known as the King of Pop?
The King of Pop. Shoot. Michael Jackson?
Yes! Okay, last one. Get ready. Who was the name of the 90s sitcom starring Will Smith as a teenager who moves to Bel Air?
The Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Wait.
Yes! You went 3 for 3. Yeah. Thank you. Oh.
And in honor of a medical excellence episode, we bring you plant-based mac and cheese. First, you're going to see G. Anthony mixing up some seasonings and some nutritional yeast. This is going to be our cheese mix and the base of our flavor. Without cheese, we need something. So here's some cornstarch to thicken our cheese sauce. We got Judah over here. He is heating up that butternut squash, making sure it gets all soft so we can mush it up in just a couple seconds. G's mixing our thickener here to make our cheese sauce, and we're about to mush up our butternut squash because it is officially ready. Here we go. Mixing both together. Look at Tajure, he is officially lost. Done. Does not want to taste it, but he has to. Just wait and watch. Here we go. At least we got some good noodles. That's the one thing we do know that are going to taste good. Look at that sauce just dropping right on there. Almost looks like Easy Mac sauce. Maybe some Velveeta? No? G's confident that it's gonna taste good, you can tell. Now let's wait and see what happens. Throw it in the oven. Take it out as if it did its baked mac and cheese thing. Watch Tajre serve us up. So confident that this is gonna taste good. He just knows it. Nah, he knows that some hot sauce is gonna make this taste good. Here we go, taste test time. Is it cookout approved?
What am I tasting?
Whoa, hold on.
Ain't bad.
Yeah, the cilantro making bad.
Anything is okay when you put some hot sauce on it.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we think, you guys? Be honest. It tastes healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is this so
I don't
Not
think.
bad.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna make it to the cookout though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
What
probably
about
get
your
ate up at the
cookout,
cookout. Like, we get canceled if we bring it to the cookout, but if I want to lower my cholesterol. I know a great way to lower your cholesterol. Vegan mac and cheese? No, eat less of it.
Hi, I'm Bree.
And I'm Deja.
And our slang word of the week is clock it. The phrase clock it gained popularity primarily through its use in the LGBTQ community, where it signifies the act of quickly noticing or identifying someone's sexuality, gender identity.
Today it's primarily used to identify people who may be doing you wrong or pretending that they're something they're not.
That's it for our slang word of the week. Stay tuned for next week's slang word.
Clock it.
Bye.
Hey Seahawks, today we're discussing the issue that deeply affected the Black community, the HIV and AIDS epidemic. This health crisis not only took lives, but also changed the way we talk about health, sex education, and activism. We'll look at how this epidemic impacted icons like Eazy-E and Magic Johnson, how Salt-N-Pepa used their music to spread awareness, and how activists fought for change through the ACT UP campaign. In the early 90s, rap pioneer Eazy-E, a founding member of the NWA, shocked the world when he announced he had AIDS. In 1995, just after his diagnosis, he passed away at the young age of 30. His death put a spotlight on how HIV and AIDS was affecting the Black community, especially young men. Eazy-E's legacy serves as a reminder of the importance of awareness, testing, and breaking the stigma around the disease. In 1991, NBA legend Magic Johnson made an announcement he was HIV positive, at a time when many believed HIV was a death sentence. Magic's diagnosis shattered misconceptions. He became a symbol of hope, proving that with proper treatment, people can live long and healthy lives. The HIV and AIDS epidemic left a lasting impact on the Black community, but also it started change through music, activism, and courageous voices who spoke out. This Black History Month, let's continue to educate ourselves, break stigmas, and support those affected by HIV and AIDS. Thank you for watching. Bye!
Recipe of the week. This one is chicken and shrimp gumbo. First, we are going to dice up some yellow onions. I promise we used so many yellow onions, y'all. I think it was like pounds. You might not see them all pictured in this recipe of the week, but I promise we used a bunch. After that, Miss Maha just sharpened up her knives because she's about to cut up some bell peppers, and if you've eaten a bell pepper, you know that the outside can be a little bit hard to get through, so a sharp knife is always best. After that, you're going to watch us julienne some celery here. A nice fine dice here is going to make for a more delicious gumbo. Miss Maha said it, so I believe it. Those of you who like heat, we're going to dice up some spicy chili peppers, but if you are somebody who does not like it, you can omit some, but make sure that you have a little bit. And we're going to chop up some chicken here. Again, even cuts, because we want the chicken to cook evenly. Make sure when we are ready, it cooks all the way through. We got some andouille sausage here. If you don't eat pork, there's a chicken option out there, so don't you worry. You can have your gumbo. Jalen has seasoned up our chicken here. That is some paprika, cayenne pepper, salt, and I think either some onion powder or garlic. The boys here are cooking out the flour before we make our roux because you never want to cook with raw flour. You don't want to have a tummy ache. Again, Miss Matt has said. After they let the flour cool, we are going to heat up some oil because we are about to saute all those veggies we diced the day before. Yes, y'all, this was a 2-day process. So here we go. We are dropping in our veggies. While we are dropping in our veggies, Jalen is cooking the rice. So we are going to multitask. We got some celery, some bell peppers, some jalapenos in there. A little more celery. The onions are finally in, and we are dropping in our flour to start making a thick roux. We're gonna start dropping in our chicken stock. Is that, or is it chicken broth? Either way, it's gonna be delicious. Slow and steady wins the race here. You don't want to overfill your pot. And after that, we are dropping in our crushed tomatoes, paprika, and our chicken is about to go into be seared. Check out G, Anthony, and Judah as they saute chicken. Next, we are browning our andouille sausage. Again, it can be pork, it can be chicken, whatever you want. They are so anxious to eat this, and so am I. Here we go. We are adding our proteins into our gumbo. Not pictured is the shrimp that I promised was included. Kaden here is getting our rice all served up. We decided to put the rice on the side instead of cooking rice in the gumbo. Thought it might taste a little bit better. And here we are. Is it cookout?
Okay, let's see.
Oh, we eat.
It's so bad.
Who made this?
Yeah, that's real approved. Who made this?
Yo, whoever made this? You know how to cook.
This is it. All right, y'all. Is it cookout approved?
Yes. Bomba clock.
Bring them to the cookout.
Bomba clock.
We hope you enjoyed this week's episode of the Black History Month show.
Stay tuned for the next episode. Bye.